everybody. Welcome to another live stream session with me, Stu Fuchs, Ukulele Zen, and all of you. Welcome. Thank you so much. Please let me know where you're hailing from. I see there's some folks already here from Germany, from France. Welcome. Some folks from British Columbia. We got Western Pennsylvania in the house, Eastern Pennsylvania too. Thank you so much. We got some folks from Scotland. Hope you're doing well. Starting with a little bit of gentle looping here. Welcome. I've got a fun program planned for you today, some jamming, and we are going to be doing some jamming and some learning. So welcome. If you haven't yet, please go to the link below and download the PD Max songbook. We're going to be playing 4 tunes from this today, and you don't need to download it at this moment. I'll be displaying the song sheets right here on the screen for you. But if you would like to get your own copy, there's a link down below, and I'll even drop something in the chat. Welcome, and thank you for joining me. Oh, sweet. We got a bunch of familiar names, familiar faces here. Thank you very much for joining me. Before we get started, I wanted to ask a favor. If you are watching this live or you're watching this as a replay, would you do me a huge favor and share this video with somebody that you know would enjoy it? Appreciate that very much. I'm working to expand the knowledge about spread the word about my ukulele channel. And maybe you could help me reach my goal of 100,000 subscribers this year. That's my own goal for this year. What are your music goals for this year? Let me know in the chat. And if it's to improve your strumming and your rhythm, or maybe your picking, whatever you're interested in, you know I'm interested in it too. And I'm so glad that you're hanging with me so I could share some of my experience with you. So the songs we're going to play today are all beginner-friendly songs, and we're going to start in a moment, but I just wanted to say hello to a few more folks. Dave is saying jazz, you got it, and I have something to say about jazz in a moment. We've got some folks from St. Louis. Teresa is here from India. Wow. Some people from Croatia. Some people are interested in the blues. Wonderful. So working up the neck and transposing, that is a great topic. I certainly am a big fan of expanding your chord knowledge so you can play harmonized scales. It's fun to do, and it also can really open up the gates for your solo playing. Some folks from Denmark here. Wonderful, wonderful. So glad you're with me. So we're going to get started in just a moment. I just want to let you know that there will be a winner of announced. There is every week a Tree Picks giveaway. Take a look at this. This arrived on Wednesday, right on my birthday. And can you believe how sweet the folks at Tree Picks are? He gave me the biggest tree pick ever. Hey, look, it works. Every week we give away a pack of tree picks. They're wonderful wooden picks, and they sound great on nylon strings. You'll get a pack of 4 mailed to you. Go to the link below. It's just a quick questionnaire, and you'll be entered into the random drawing to win your own tree pick. Big thanks to Adam in Calgary, the founder of Tree Picks, for sending this to me. Thank you very much. I will cherish this forever. And if I get a big enough instrument, I'm going to strum with it. So go check out that link down below. We'll be announcing the winner for last live stream's pick in just a few minutes. So let's get started. And last thing I want to say before we start jamming is that at the end of our session today, as usual, I will be leading a mindfulness meditation using some singing bowls. We'll be cultivating deep listening. We'll be doing some simple breathing exercises that help to relax us, to make our listening deeper. Really helps to improve our music and can also bring a lot of peace and relaxation to our lives. So the meditations I lead are not serious. Some folks think meditation is a serious thing. Depth, not seriousness. That's the way I share meditation. It'll be really fun and enjoyable. So hope you'll stick around for that at the end of the lesson. All right, let's get jamming, and I'm going to be sharing with you more news and updates, including all about a new workshop that I'm going to be offering online. So let's go to the songbook, and what we're going to do is we're going to turn. By the way, if you do download this, you'll notice it's got tons of songs. And if you click the numbers, we're going to be going to number 313. You just click this number right here and boom, you're taken right to the chord chart. Thank you very much, PD Mac. You are the man. Thank you for sharing this with everybody. And you'll notice there at the bottom there are baritone chords as well as standard tuning chords. Hank Williams, Your Cheatin' Heart. So let's get started by warming up our chords. We got C major. Yep, you're also going to need an F major chord. Going to need a D7 chord and a G7 chord. So my intention for this whole session is we're going to jam some tunes. I'll take some questions and I'll offer some simple suggestions to make your playing a little fuller and to improve it a little bit. So let's get started with a laid-back strum. Nice country strum, kind of goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Ready? Let's sing and play. Your cheating heart will make you weep. You'll cry and cry, try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart will tell on you. The bridge. When tears come down like falling rain, you'll toss around and call my name. You'll walk the floor the way I do. Sing it with me. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Your cheating heart will pine someday and crave the love you threw away. The time will come, you'll be blue. Your cheating heart will tell on you. When tears come down like falling rain, you'll toss around, call my name. You'll walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Tag it now. Your cheating heart will tell on you. One more. Your cheating heart will tell on you. come on. Are you having fun? Let me know in the chat bar how you doing. Hopefully you can hear me and see me well. Let me know how the sound's doing, how the visuals are doing. You can get this whole songbook in the link in the description below. So thank you very, very much. I see. Oh, thank you. Estella's here in the present moment. I love it. Glad that you can join. And what we're doing here is we're playing a country song, you know? And I want to show you a little something about the strum patterns. And hopefully we can expand a little bit beyond, just a little bit beyond being locked into one pattern. Now, don't get me wrong. It's important to learn rhythm patterns and strum patterns. Very, very important to learn, especially if you're new to music making or you're new to a strumming and accompanying instrument. But there are ways to feel the rhythm in a more natural way, just a little more naturally, and then you can feel variations. All right? Now, for some of you out there, I know this may not be new info, but hang with me, okay? Because I'm going to share something now with you that I think will be helpful to everybody. Let's say hello to a few more folks in the chat. Terry Garcia, glad you're here. Thank you. Oh, Peter, you're too kind. Thank you. We got some folks from Bavaria. I need to learn to speak German, or I need to get a translator, because I've noticed that there are a lot more folks from Germany and Austria tuning in, all over Europe, but which I really appreciate. And I don't speak a word of German, despite my last name being Fuchs. I don't, so I need to learn. Is it too late in life to learn German? I don't think so. I better start practicing, though. We got some folks from Oregon in the house. Thank you. I've just mentioned Austria, and someone's chatting in. So let's get into a little bit of a simple rhythm lesson. Simple. And then we're going to come back to the tune and just apply it to a little bit of the tune. April, thank you very much for that super chat. If you feel like you would like to support this, you can do so in a very simple way. Just click the like button. Just go on, just click it. Some people say smash it, lovingly caress it. Click the like button and share this video with your friends, and hope you'll subscribe to my channel. That's a huge deal. And if you want to support with a super chat, I appreciate that very much. There are also links in the description below if you feel like giving a donation. It's not expected, but it's of course very much appreciated. Big thanks to everybody who came to my class last week. Get Bluesy with Your Uke. I'm going to be offering another one of these on March 14th. Sunday, March 14th. Mark your calendars. And there's a link in the description below. You can help me choose which topic I'm going to be teaching. All right? So we'll talk about that in the future weeks. Just want to say huge thanks to everybody who showed up. The workshop has all kinds of cool perks. All my workshops will have jam tracks, bonus videos, a lot of really cool perks. So let's get into the lesson. When we're playing a country groove, there's an overall pattern of 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. And so let's break that down. Rudolph, thank you. I will. That's inspiration to me. I'll keep on learning languages. I got some catching up to do. So the pattern, if we were going to be memorizing this as just purely a strum pattern, that would be the pattern of the motion of the hand. We go down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. So let's do this together, and here's my suggestion for you. First suggestion is to look at your hand. All right, I know you're looking at a screen right now. Thank you for joining me. But now look at your hand and say it out loud. And when you say it, make sure that you're saying beats 2 and 4 just a little longer, a little louder. That's really going to give your strum a little more oomph, all right, a little more hipness. Okay, so check it out. I go 1, 2, and 3, 4, and down, down, up, down. Now strum down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, See if you can do this a little longer. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Now let the voice go, but still say it in your mind. Say it clearly in your mind. 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3. One more. 1, 2, 3, and 1. Wunderbar. I hope I said that correctly. Thank you, Emily. Looking forward to being in Tampa virtually as well. So that's step 1, just getting to know the pattern. Now, let's put a little bit of sauce on it, okay? Let's dice it, let's spice it up a little bit, okay? At the end of the pattern, every once in a while, you're going to put and 4 and. In finger speak, that would be up, down, up. So check it out. I go 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and round. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. One more time. Yeah, now we're going to do this again. I want you to practice it. So let's have a moment of practice. Practice is guiding yourself with kindness. That's my definition of practice. Guiding yourself, listening with kindness, okay? And second part of practice is just to shoot a bullseye. Just do one thing, and then let go. This is a little different than jamming. When we start a song, we just keep going and we have fun. But when we're trying to learn something, it's very helpful just to do it once and try to improve it this way. So check it out. I'm going to go once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I'm going to do it once, then you'll do it once. So listen up. I'll go first. 1, 2, my turn. 1, down, 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 down. Now in a moment, I'm going to count you in. You're listening for the steadiness of tempo. That it's steady and not slowing down. And you're listening for those accents. A boom, jaga boom, jaga boom, jaga boom, a jaga boom, jaga boom, jaga boom, jaga boom, a jaga. Are you ready? Okay. Just on one chord, and then we're going to go back to the whole tune. Here we go. A 1, get ready. A 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and take your hand off. Congratulations. You just, did something very important. It may seem simple, but it's not necessarily easy to just do one thing. All right. Let's play a little bit of the tune now, and we'll start to drop that rhythm in. I'll also drop in the triplet. And if you want to learn triplets, go to my channel, Ukulele Zen. Hope you'll subscribe and just look at the videos tab. I have a couple of videos teaching you about triplets. Just search out Ukulele Zen triplets or look at my channel and you'll find it there. All right, let's get back to the tune. Are you ready? We'll try this rhythm out. We'll just play the first verse. Then I got another tune to play. Here we go. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, here we go. You're cheating hard. Will make you weep. You'll cry and cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. You're cheating on. Tell on you. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Up, down. All right. So we're applying it to this, and the last thing I want to say before we sing and strum a Beatles song is that don't feel that you have to be locked into just one way of doing it. flow with it. It's totally fine to keep it one way all the time, but you can also just flow and expand your sense of rhythm from just being locked into one pattern the whole way through, and just improvise your way through, okay? If you feel where the pulse is and you're dancing around it, it's going to be just fine. All right. There's so much to do with this country strum, and I show it in other videos. You can take your thumb. And I show that in other videos on my YouTube channel. But let's move on to another tune. Let me know how you're doing in the chat below. You'll notice this thing at the bottom that says back to index. You click back and voila, I'm back at the index. Isn't that cool? Let's play a song by Sir Paul McCartney and John Lennon. Oops, it's not going, but we're going to get there. Page 25. And this is, of course, a little prelude to what we're going to be doing next month, that being love songs. It's Valentine's Day, the month of Valentine's Day, so I thought it would be really sweet to start to explore some love songs, and I've got a couple of nice ones, including, well, you'll see. Just subscribe to the channel, and you'll see there's going to be a great one by Bob Marley. Some jazz standards, and let's kick off the love, shall we? This song is not super hard to play, okay? Take a look at the bottom, and you'll see there are baritone chords. You've got standard notation chords. Let's just jump right in and start to play. So, start on that D minor chord. When you get to the B flat chord, if your fingers just don't like B flat, you can just play the X chord. The X chord means you just muffle the strings and add rhythm while you keep on singing, all right? It's a little trick that is very helpful. Are you ready to play? Feel the rhythm and let's have a good time. The first note is close your eyes. Are you ready? D minor. 1, 2, 3. Oh my lovin', oh my lovin', oh my lovin', I will send to you. I will send to you. Thanks, everybody. We're going to learn a little something about the chorus. Oh, my lovin', I will send to you. Very magical chord progression there. And I'd also like to show you this on my high G ukulele. If you see the video description below, there are 3 videos linked. There's a bunch of info down there. And one of the bits of info is a link of 3 videos that I recorded a long time ago, back when I first started this channel. And it teaches you how to play. Anyway, I teach you the entire thing as a chord solo. It's broken up into 3 videos. You can follow along with it. It was recorded in Costa Rica on a low-tech iPad. So, you can see me back in 2012 teaching this. So click those links down below and enjoy those videos. There's no tab to go with that, not yet anyway. But if you follow along, I think you'll see I go through it pretty slowly and clearly. Thank you so much, everybody. Let me know how you're doing in the chat down below. I'm going to demo a little bit about the chords on a new ukulele that was just given to me. And this is a beautiful ukulele by the Flight Company. Wonderful ukulele. I'll be demonstrating this and sharing more about it in future vids, okay? If you are digging what you're seeing so far and you would like to keep in touch, please sign my mailing list at my website. I'm going to be offering lots of cool stuff this year, more online courses. If you are getting a lot of value out of this and you want to support, there are links in the description below to offer a donation. There's also a 15% off promo code, Stay Home, and that's good for my website store. So go enjoy yourself there. Thank you very much, and I hope that music is your medicine. It certainly is mine, and that's my almost 1-year-old baby boy, born on Bob Marley's birthday, little Rowan, strumming. He loves, oh man, this kid can't get enough. He wakes up and he crawls to the drums and everything. And thank you all for all your kind comments asking me how he's doing. I really, really appreciate that. So thanks so much. Let's get back into the lesson, but I got to announce the winner. Nikki, thank you. Dominique, Nikki won a pack of tree picks, and you can win a pack of tree picks as well. Just go to the link down below and enter the contest, okay? It costs nothing. I make no money from this. I'm just helping a friend out who gave me this beautiful thing for my birthday. So big thanks to Adam from Tree Picks. Wonderful, wonderful picks that really sound nice on a ukulele. So thank you, Nikki. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Now, when you're playing All My Lovin', there are two tricks, I would say. One, add the triplet every once in a while. If you haven't heard the Beatles version in a while, go listen to it, and you'll hear John Lennon is doing this really cool triplet strum. You can even see it in some live performances. If you look up some YouTube videos, you can see he's going... and it goes throughout the entire thing. That's later on in the song to build some rhythmic intensity. The lads added the triplet rhythm, which is awesome. You can do this every once in a while on with finger, thumb, finger. All right, I've got a whole bunch of video tutorials on my channel, so I don't want to spend too much time on this, but let's just get into it, and then I'm going to show you something about this chord progression. Now, when you add the triplets, you could just drop them in every once in a while. You go, oh, thank you, Linda. That's so kind of you to say. And thank you, Dagmar, for that super chat. Appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Satnam. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm holding the instrument lightly, right? And I'm playing it slowly just to practice it. And I'm just going to do the D minor chord for now. I go from D minor, I play down, up, and then on beat 3, triplet. Now the triplet is a lot of ways to do a triplet, a lot of ways to execute it. But you can extend the index finger, tri, and then the wrist moves the thumb, pa, up. Are you joining in? I hope so. Let's try it together. Triplet. Now look at it. Triplet. See if you can get the hand to do exactly what your voice is doing. Ready? Triplet. 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 Now this is a greatly compressed little lesson on triplets. Once again, check out my channel for more details. But what you'll find is that the triplet played this way starts to feel really natural. You know, because it feels like you're just going down and up, and every once in a while, you stick the thumb in between the down and up, right? Because you're going down, thumb, up. Really cool trick. Now, here it is in context of the entire song, all right? Let's just drop it in every once in a while. I like to put it on beat 3, but you can do it anywhere you like. Let's do it slowly so it's easy for us to learn it. 1, 2, 3. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always be true. When and while I'm away, I'll write on every day. I'll send all my loving So I'm dropping the triplet every once in a while. And you notice I did a whole lot of them on the B flat chord. Four beats worth, okay? Hang with this because the triplet is I think it's one of the coolest tricks you can add to your strumming just to spice it up, all right? Last thing before we move on to another tune, a really easy 2-chord song, is to check out this bridge when you get to "All My Lovin'." It's actually the chorus, I guess. "All my lovin'." The first finger moves down to the first fret. "I will send to you," to C. A lot of ways to think about how to play this. You'll see down below the chord's A minor, it's showing you this fingering. Second fret, open, open, open. But, you know, everything is open to interpretation and changing. So check this out. Keep your ring finger on the C. And this is not terribly hard to do, but it just you get used to playing the A minor with the third finger. Now, it sounds great. I think it sounds great to strum it and put a little silence. You go. It gives it a very interesting drive. And then towards the end, I opened it up. That's just what I'm doing. You can do your thing, of course, but this is what I'm doing. I'm going to play it really, really staccato, separated. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you for all the comments, everybody. Let me know if this is cool. Sylvia, glad you're digging it from southern Germany. Danke schön. Thank you, Emily, for your kind comments. And Troy, yeah, I dig this uke. It's a very interesting design. Okay, so you see what I'm doing? I'm just strumming and then I'm muting with this part of my hand. Let's try this together, okay? Whenever we're doing something new with this hand, be on the lookout. Is this hand starting to get tight? You know? Sometimes, because we're so used to doing things with our hands together, this hand is moving in a new way and this one gets tight. It takes a lot of training to separate your body. But really, it just takes a moment of paying attention to it. And then you do another moment, and you get my point. Keep this part loose. You can learn a lot just by going deep into one action. You know, just do this. And ask yourself, could I give it a strong strum and mute without this hand going, You know, it takes time. Remember, if we're enjoying ourselves as we're learning, it's cool if it takes a long time, you know? It's all right if it takes a long time. So, let's try it. We go A minor with the C. And then you go back to close your eyes. So why are we doing this? It's not to make your life complicated. No. We're going to play a nice, easy tune in a moment, but I just wanted to offer something that might help to spice up your tune, you know? So when you get to this chorus, "All my lovin'," you have just a little bit of extra sauce on your strum. Check out the difference if I take the last line, "And I send all my lovin' to you," I do a stop, and then I come in with this staccato strum. I think it sounds nice. So check it out. Join in with me. We'll start with "And I'll send all my lovin' to you." Okay, from F. Are you ready? 1, 2, 1, 2. "And I'll send all my lovin' to you. Hey, all my lovin'. I will send to you all my loving. Whoa, darling, I'll be true. I hope you're going to play some songs for someone this Valentine's Day. Call up anybody on the phone and just say, I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. You know, it's a wonderful time of year for surprising people who you haven't talked to in a long time and just sing them a little love song, you know. It's a fun thing to do. On my channel, I made a video for that Stevie Wonder song. You can check it out at the channel, and I'd like to move on to another song now, but let me know in the chat if you're digging this. And if you're digging it, would you please click the like button? I hope you'll share the news of my channel. I do have plans to make another online event. It's going to be on Sunday the 14th. And I have a bunch of topics that I'm thinking about. And you can vote at a link down below. You do it later. You know, click on the link and then visit it later. This was, last week's. You receive a whole bunch of perks, including jam tracks, access to the replay. I make a whole extra video for you. And if you'd like to join me, you could save the date. I'll be announcing it formally. It'll be the 14th of March. Thank you so much for joining me. We thank you very, very much. Hope the music is keeping you in a good place. If you'd like to support this broadcast, you can join as a patron. Huge thanks to my patrons. I love you all. You are helping me to keep the lights on. Thank you. And I appreciate all your input and for your kindness. Thank you. Please sign my mailing list. Oops, I'm backwards. Sign my mailing list if you want to keep in the loop of what I'm doing. And there are links down below if you want to support with a little donation. Not expected, but certainly appreciated. So thank you very, very much. Dankeschön. Dankjewel. Muchísimas gracias. Merci beaucoup. I need to learn more ways to say thank you. Shalom chaverim. And cheers. How do you say thank you in Russian? Someone out there. I saw some Cyrillic letters flying by in the chat. Troy is asking, do I have a patch of you for a logo, for a case? I don't have a patch, but I do have these stickers available, and you can get a discount on them. Go to my link down below. You'll see there's a promo code, Stay Home, and you can just visit the website store and you can enter that at checkout, okay? I may have to update that. I will update that. All right, are you ready to jam? Let me know how you're doing in the chat below. I thought we could play a tune with just 2 chords and have a good time with the sailor shanty, the sea shanty. What do you do with a drunken sailor? This is page 293. I am just going to scroll here really fast because I need to do that to reach the next chart. 293. Here we go. What do you do with a drunken sailor? I don't know. What do you do with a drunken sailor? Mary Jane, thank you so much for that super chat. Oh, okay. Someone is saying spasibo. Am I saying? I'm probably butchering the pronunciation. Spasibo. Grazie. Spasibo. Did I say that correctly? In Ukrainian. Diayuko. I need to look up how to pronounce these. Todaraba, of course. Todaraba in Hebrew, of course. I forgot that. In Hindi. Dayanavad. Dayanavad. Is it okay that I'm saying these in such a strange pronunciation? let's keep on jamming. Yes, stressing the, oh, spasibo, is that right? Kyla? Spasibo. Triplet. Oh, I got some studying to do. Oh, man. How many folks here want to translate my YouTube videos? Let me know. I need some help. I want to make sure my videos make sense to everybody. So check it out. This tune, 2 chords, all right? Thank you for hanging with me. I really appreciate it. We do this every week, by the way, with the exception of the Sundays that I have the special events. All right, two chords, all right? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Real driving rhythm. So here's the challenge, is if you're just starting out, you can just strum simply and sing along, which I think is a great thing to do. To keep it real simple. What do we do with the drunken sailor? What do we do with the drunken sailor? What do we do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Hooray and up. Okay, and that, so you just keep your strum real simple. For those of you who would like to try something a little more challenging, you're gonna bounce off the strings. 1. And notice I'm barely touching them. I'm just like bouncing off. It's a very loose wrist. Boom, boom, boom. It's a lot like balalaika technique. Those of you in the eastern parts of Europe, in Russia, in Ukraine, very much like the balalaika, you know. So bounce off. So that's 1, and then you see how my hand is ready to go. You're gonna go down up. We're going to do it fast, though. So the trick is, as you go fast, we have to make the touch even lighter. So go like this. And yes, you can drop them triplets in there. In less than 1 minute, I just want to play the song. But I do want you to come away from this lesson feeling like you learned something. So let's do it slowly. Okay? Everybody get loose. Make sure your feet are on the floor. Take a breath with me. And let's just do it nice and slow. 1, 2, and 3. Keep it light. Ready, 2, good morning. So how does that feel? Toda rabah. Thank you for that correction in my pronunciation. Let's play the tune, just the first part, slowly so we can practice it and singing at the same time. Are you ready? Bouncing off them strings. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, here we go. What do we do with the drunken sailor? What do we do with the drunken sailor? What do we do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, up she rises. Hooray, up she rises. Early in the morning. Stay here on D minor. Let's keep going. Estelle, sorry about your broken string. Keep on going. 1, 2, 3. Put him in the longboat till he's sober. Put him in the longboat till he's sober. Put him in the longboat till he's sober. Early in the morning. Hooray, up she rises. Hooray, up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises. Early in the morning. Next verse, put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him. Here we go. Put 'em in the scoopers with a hose pipe on 'em. Put 'em in the scoopers with a hose pipe on 'em. Put 'em in the scoopers with a hose pipe on 'em. Early in the morning. Sing along. Hey, hey, up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, up she rises early in the morning. You can take a break at any time, but I'd like to go through this a little faster now. When you go faster, you have to push lighter, you know? And that is tricky, because when we go faster, we tend to, you know, keep it loose. 1, 2, little faster now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't let it get away from you. Look at it. Can you breathe deeply while you play? Let's play. 1, 2, 3. What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Oh, what shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, up she rises. Hooray, up she rises early in the morning. Put him in the bilge and make him drink it. Put him in the bilge and make him drink it. Put him in the bilge and make him drink it early in the morning. Hooray, up she rises. Hooray, up she rises. Hooray, up she rises early in the morning. Give him my ukulele, make him tune it. Give him my ukulele, make him tune it. Give him my ukulele, make him tune it early in the morning. Hooray, up she rises. Hooray, up she rises. Hooray, up she rises early in the morning. One more. Hooray, up she rises. Hooray, up she rises. Hooray, up she rises early in the morning. Placebo. How you feeling out there? Let me know in a chat. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do? I don't know about you, but my fun meter is in the red. I hope you're having a good time. We do this every week on my channel, Ukulele Zen. If you're just joining me, my name is Stu Fuchs. I've been teaching music for over 25 years. I've toured the world with many different bands, playing gypsy jazz, playing meditation music. I was an artist in residence for 8 years at a cancer hospital. I won an award from the National Endowment of the Arts to do that work. And I visit festivals teaching ukulele, and I'm just so grateful that I can join you this way online. I hope that you and your family are doing well. If you are digging this, we still got a little more to go. There are some links in the description below if you would like to offer a little tip. There will be another Tree Picks winner each and every week, so click the link below if you want to, win a set of these awesome Tree Picks. I will also be offering another session. I'll announce it formally soon. Sunday, the 14th of March, and it's going to be another great online seminar. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for your kind chats. Thank you. Make them climb to the crow's nest and jump off. I like that. Yeah. Todoraba from an Italian in Israel. Oh, grazie. Love it. Love it. So we've got some sweet folks here. Ukulele folks are the sweetest people in the world. Have you noticed that a lot of people these days are playing ukulele? It seems like everybody these days is playing ukulele. Everybody is catching the fever. And including this guy from my home state of Vermont. I live in Vermont in the U.S. It's cold here, but we like it that way. Thank you for joining me. In a few minutes, we're gonna play one more tune, and then a few minutes after that, I'm gonna lead a mindfulness meditation, a simple practice that you can do to center yourself, to return home to the present moment. And it also definitely helps our music making, but it more than that brings us a sense of peace and well-being. So important during these times. I hope that you and your family are doing well. Let's jam one more tune, and for this one, we're gonna get funky. We're gonna get super funky with this one. I gotta go back to page 89, and we're gonna play a tune by Creedence Clearwater Revival. Give me a sec to get to the chart. All right, here we go. So thank you, everybody. I really appreciate you joining. Down on the Corner. Such a cool tune. You can see that there are baritone chords available as well. I now own, finally, a baritone ukulele. I will be starting to make some baritone tutorials at my channel, so please subscribe to keep in the loop. And really appreciate you joining. Any questions about anything we've done? Funky Chicken Farm, throw them in the drink. Nice. Funky Chicken Farm, that is the best channel name ever. Oh, nice. Thank you, Mary Jane. That's sweet. We got some sweeties in the house once again. Thank you all for being so great and for joining me for these weekly sessions. Check the links in the description below. Hope you'll add your input about what topic I should be teaching. Keep in mind that all of those topics are things that I will eventually get to throughout the year. And I also want to teach about how to find different chords all over the neck. Fingerstyle tricks. All kinds of stuff. So check the link below for that survey so you can tell me what you would like me to show you for my next online seminar, Sunday, May 14th. Okay, let's get into this. There's a lot to talk about when it comes to funky strumming. We won't be able to get to all of it here, so we'll get to it next week too. But right now, let's just play. What am I doing there? I'm going a steady stream of eighth notes, and I'm going to accent in a certain pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. There are so many ways to do this. Let me demonstrate one. So I'm not going to teach you all the details about this because we'll be here for a lot longer. But in a nutshell, it's flick, down, up, chunk, up, down, up, chunk, up, down. Flick, down, up, chunk, up, down, up, chunk, up, down. Flick, down, up, chunk, up, down, up, chunk, up, down. You can watch this video over and over again and get that. I also teach other funky strums on my YouTube channel. Big thanks to all the supporters and patrons. You're the best. Flick, down, up, chunk, up, down, up, chunk, up, down. That's the fancy strum I'm going to do, but you don't have to do that. I would rather you just do something that, lets you be in the music in a relaxed way. So you can just play, which is just the same thing as down. What do we do with a Drunken Sailor, but with a different feel. All right, so you can go that. put a different pattern every once in a while in. Shall we jam? Are you ready to jam? We can do that, Trish, definitely. Funky strumming, I'm working on my, I know I've said this before, but my online courses, really working hard on getting them done in between changing diapers. And we're almost done, and there's going to be a whole thing about strumming. So we will definitely get into that funky strum. And there will be something on Patreon for sure. How do I flick? You can look up on my channel, flicking. It's opening up the fingers. It's a flamenco style technique. Look up Ukulele Zen, the flick, the fan stroke, and I teach you all the goodies about that. Just basically opening up one finger at a time, and you end with this one. Because you end with the pointer, you can just keep on strumming. All right, have I given too many details? I apologize. Let's just jam. All right. Get yourself in the groove. Ready? Early in the evening, just about supper time, over by the courthouse, starting to unwind. 4 kids on the corner, trying to bring you up. Willie picks a tune out and he blows it on the harp. Sing it with me. Down on the corner, out there in the street, Willie and the poor boys are playing. Bring a nickel, tap your feet. Gracias, Miguel, por su contribución, por su amistad. Gracias. Rooster hits the washboard. People got to smile. Blinky thumbs the gut bass and solos for a while. Poor boy twangs the rhythm out on his Kalamazoo. Willie does a dance and he doubles on kazoo. Oh, down on the corner, out there in the street, Willie and the poor boys are playing. Bring a nickel, tap your feet. Come on now. Down on the corner, out there in the street, Willie and the poor boys are playing. Bring a nickel, tap your feet. Come on down on the corner, out there in the street, Willie and the poor boys are playing. Bring a nickel, tap your feet. And you can strum F, C, G, C, F, C. Sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 la. Yeah, down on the corner, oh, out there in the street, Willie and the poor boys are playing. Down your nickel, tap your feet. A little quieter now. Down on the corner, out there in the street, Willie and the poor boys are playing. Bring a nickel, tap your feet. Keep playing those chords. Down on the corner, out there in the street, Willie and the poor boys are playing. Bring a nickel, tap your feet. Down on the corner, out there in the street, Willie and the poor boys are playing. Bring a nickel, tap your feet. Ring. La 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 la. La 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 la. 2 more times. F, C, G, C. Slow down. C. Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining in. We'll get more into that funky strum in the future. So glad that you're hanging with this broadcast. We do this every week, with the exception of the weeks where I give a special class. Thank you so much. If you dug this, please support by sharing this video, clicking the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. And if you're watching this as a replay, there will be timestamps down below once I get to that in just a few hours. Really appreciate you being here. Last thing before we begin the meditation, so we can end cleanly. I hope that you'll want to stick around for a very relaxing, soothing. I have 2 kinds of breathing exercises I'm going to lead you through, and we'll do those in a moment. Just want to say very briefly, if you would like to keep in touch with what I do and get a free song, I have this mailing list at my website's channel. My website has a mailing list, so please sign that. You can support as a patron. I really appreciate all of you are a patron of my channel. There are all kinds of extra perks and goodies for your membership. I'm going to be doing a special Van Halen tribute since Van Halen's birthday. Eddie Van Halen's birthday would be the 26th in just a few days. So the Dutch-born master of guitar. I hope music is your medicine. Hope you're doing well. And remember to check those links down below if you want to, just learn more about what I do. Check it out. So appreciate it. And if you are playing ukulele and it's cold out, please bring mittens. Okay? Don't freeze your hands. It's not worth it. All right? All right. Stupid joke, I know, but thank you. How y'all feeling out there? Let me know. We're going to get into a little mindfulness practice. Let me take a drink of water and then we'll begin. And thank you so much for joining us. Oh, cool, Lori. I'm so glad that you're here. Please come back again. I do these every week. Barry, so glad you're here from Brewster, close to my hometown. Thanks, Barry. Yeah, the Bernie memes, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. The man just, Apparently, those mittens are made just a few miles from where I live. Well, more than a few, but right up north. And she is getting overloaded with requests for mittens. She can't keep up. Yeah, Dave. Well, thanks for showing up. You can always watch it as a replay anytime. So appreciate you being here. And thank you for just supporting with your presence. And what I'd like to do now is just you could, make yourself comfortable. You may like to lay down and just really relax. You may like to sit up. If you are going to sit up, I recommend that you sit with your feet on the floor. And we're going to do a very simple meditation. Meditation is not, we're not exerting will. We are going to be softening up and following our breath in order to cultivate our concentration. And we're going to begin in just a sec. I just want to take a sip of water. Oh, thank you. Very much thanks to Violette in Guatemala. Muchísimas gracias. Cada semana yo hago un video on my channel. So thank you very much for joining. Concentration is often a word that is associated with a stern teacher or a stern adult saying firmly, you must concentrate. What I'd like to present to you is a different idea about concentration. When you see a beautiful sunrise, when you see a beautiful baby, when you see a flower, when you hear a beautiful piece of music, do you have to try to concentrate? It's quite natural. One of the things about meditation that's so powerful is that as we strengthen our ability to remain with our concentration, the deeper we go into accepting this moment as it is, and that includes accepting any distracting thoughts. Thank you, Blue Sky. So what I'd like to do is offer this bowl, several sounds from these two bowls. And what we will do is we will just simply breathe and listen, okay? Soften your body as you breathe. I'll say a few words, but basically all we're going to be doing is training ourselves to stay focused on what we are listening to. So listen to the sound until it decays into silence, and keep listening until the sound is gone. You'll find that the only thing that's left is your witnessing presence. So just breathe naturally, and let's begin. Thank you so much for joining me. Throughout every day, there are a lot of things competing for our attention. Just for this moment, bring your focus and your concentration to your in-breath and your out-breath. I invite you to please close your eyes, soften the muscles in your body, especially your face, and bring all of your awareness, just for this moment, to your breathing and the sound of this bell. As you breathe in, silently say to yourself, breathing in, as you breathe out, breathing out. This is different than thinking. These are guides. These are anchors to help us remain connected to our breath, which is the bridge between our body and our mind. Very often, we can find our bodies in one place and our minds are in another. By bringing our attention to our breathing fully, we unify the mind and the body. And I invite you to not only listen this time, but to bring a gentle smile to the corners of your mouth. It can just be a very tiny inner smile, or it may be a large smile. Whatever is authentic to you, notice the effect and the uplifting energy that you feel as you choose to smile. And as you breathe, you can anchor yourself with breathing in, I smile. Breathing out, I release. Or the shorter version, smile, release. And let's just sit with this concentration for a few more minutes. Breathing in, I smile. Breathing out, I release. Smile, release. Bring your concentration to your in-breath, to your out-breath, to the sensations in your body, to the sounds within and around you. Listen the way the earth accepts all the rain, discriminating against nothing. The earth accepts the most putrid liquids to the most pure spring water. It accepts it and it transforms it. Our listening, our concentration can help us to embrace whatever comes up within us, embracing it the way we would embrace a crying baby, holding it with tenderness. The power of our presence, of our concentration, of that loving spirit is within all of us. And all we are doing is helping to kindle it by stopping, calming, and nourishing with our concentration. So let's experience just one more bell, please. Thank you for joining and for adding your kindle to the fire that we share. If you can still hear my voice, then you must be breathing in and out. Please open your eyes slowly. And thank you for joining me for this experience. This is not my way, this is just a way that I use daily, several times a day. When the bell is rung, we stop. In my house, we stop and we release. There are many ways to practice. In Christian terminology, some would say this is resting in God. There are many, many ways to think about this process of stopping, calming, concentration, and the insight, the fruit that is born from taking a moment to practice, just as we practice our instruments. It's a practice. So I appreciate you joining in. One drop of experience is worth an ocean of theory. So I hope that you enjoyed this time and that it serves you well in the future to stop, rest in the moment as it is. Your beautiful instruments, the beautiful ukuleles that you play, are also a portal. Listen to each note as you would a singing bowl. And you could play a little musical haiku that is a meditation. We can talk more about and share more about that improvisation method. I do have a few videos on my YouTube channel about that, but for right now, as I sign off, you may like to play one note, relax your body, and listen to that note until it dissolves into the silence. Green, thank you very much. It's the same process. I will someday do that with my guitar, perhaps. But I appreciate that. Thank you, everybody. I see there are folks from Czech Republic. There are people in Europe, across North America, in Canada, in India. To everybody who has taken the time to join, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hope you'll click the like button. Share this video with your friends. And I look forward to seeing you next week for more jamming and more good times together. Wishing you and your family all the best. Take good care. Please check the links in the description below. Look forward to hearing from you. All the best. Ragamuffin ukes, that's a great idea. Yeah, nice finger picking meditation. Absolutely. Namaste, everyone. Take good care. Stay healthy. Keep on jamming.